Hey all, Dick Boy 97 here, and I'm gonna review Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. It's a game. Yes, I'm Dick Boy 97.
You scared me when you yelled Dick then.
Dick Boy. What the fuck was I talking about?
Dick Boy 97.
I had something to talk about on the next episode, but I forgot what it was already.
It was... Fuck, what was it?
Something about tasers.
Did you watch Final Fantasy yet?
No.
Good.
Oh, we were meant to do it today.
We'll do it Friday.
Yeah. Bam. That's what Maya's quote is. Maya's quote of the shock from the taser goes into Seinfeld. Bam 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 bam. Can you just imagine, like, you know, who's that guy who's like insane?
Kramer?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. Yeah, I almost said Charles Manson. I don't think that's right.
Well, Charles Manson is crazy.
But, like,
There's a lot of crazy people in the world, man, to be more specific.
I'm going to say Kramer. You know, Nickel.
I love how you think about Charles Manson, but you accept Kramer as the answer. Like, do you know who Charles Manson is? The guy with the Nazis
the same
fucking
person.
emblem tattooed on his forehead?
Kramer?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. He may as well have what happened to his career.
Yeah,
Honestly.
Didn't Michael Richards go about and saying fucking, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Michael Richards just
You
went out
dickhead.
on stage and says, you're a bunch of...
No, he pretty much said that. I mean, he said about one guy in particular. This one guy was heckling me. It's like, he's a beep, he's a beep. And they started talking about like 100 years ago that he
You
was
know,
in
you
chains.
can say it, you know.
Yeah, I'm good.
He goes fucking, hey Jerry, hey Jerry, there's a,
You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot.
what do you mean? Hey Jerry, George, hey George is getting. I don't know what happened to my brain in the past 5 minutes. But, like, something happened. I'm not sure what. Maybe I need another drink of Coke. Can you imagine if they made Seinfeld now? How different would that be?
In what aspect? Because Seinfeld wasn't particularly edgy or against political correctness, I feel, even for the 80s.
I don't know, it really depends. Because, you know, Jerry Seinfeld's Jewish and that's offensive, clearly.
But he's Jewish.
Yeah, I know. But, like, someone...
It's like how Sacha Baron Cohen can make fun of Jews in Borat because he's Jewish. So he's allowed to.
It's like someone would take offense to that, though, I bet. Because someone takes offense to everything in these modern days. That was what I was going to talk about, why I don't like the modern era.
Alright, Bill Burr.
Yes, I am Bill Burnham.
I actually did. I watched the first 10 minutes of Paper Tiger.
Yeah,
And
get
you were right.
a bit further in it.
Yeah, I know, I will. But you were right. It was quite mundane and boring there.
Yeah, because Paper Tiger's a good one. Bill Burnham. Is that correct?
No, it's Bill Burr.
Did I just, like, mix...
You added to his last name. It doesn't need to be.
Isn't there, like, a guy called Bo Burnham, though?
Is he a baseball player?
I think
Bo
so.
Jackson?
I think so, but, like, did I just, like, mix two completely separate... Who am I? Who am I, really? Just saying.
What was? Would the case have been really different if I didn't try to present the letter to Von Karma?
No, you have to do that. That's a required thing. But wait, yeah, God damn it. I'm captain of the Tide crew.
Should have a coffee.
I've had enough caffeine, mister. Mister?
So my mum calls me when she's really upset, so please don't say it's really creepy. You're not my mom?
Very well.
That's good timing.
Please bring the witness into the courtroom. It's Lou. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness! Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Oof! 'Cause guns can kill! I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did a Tolly. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as it is. I'm gonna look this up in advance just in case you fuck up poorly.
I know it's going to be the motive one.
Did he steal Phineas's picnic basket? Remember, L to press.
You tell me that literally every episode.
Just because it's fucking tiny as down there.
I know, I forgot it. I literally needed you to tell me. You heard Larry's testimony, you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions.
Maybe they're really high.
This one's a good one. Yeah.
Give me a receipt then, pal.
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. I've lost the voice.
Well, you still got it.
They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
She only eats a fine spaghetti.
Spaghetti!
But you weren't arrested.
It's spaghetti!
For this morning. Why didn't you get back to the caretaker's shack?
Do you remember that clip where it's him in front of that woman? And he goes like...
Yeah.
I mean... We watched one of those PSAs from the Super Show today. Because those PSAs are hilarious. The fucking gun one is hilarious. I'm just gonna say it. Because, like... The gun one's hilarious because, like... He says the funniest shit ever. Because, like... The best part of that PSA is the you wouldn't want to be wrong part, I think. Because he goes like, you know... If you don't think a gun is loaded or a knife isn't sharp, just keep it away. You wouldn't want to be wrong. So just remember, Guns and knives can kill. How do you know this, Lou? How do you know they can kill? What have you done?
You should do a PSA on fucking cholesterol.
Oh god, I have to come up with that now. Hey kids, cholesterol isn't good for you. I mean, look at the spaghetti I eat. It's low fiber. No.
Hi, you know what low fiber?
It's low GI. It's low GI spaghetti. Lou, that doesn't mean it's low in cholesterol, but it's low GI. What the fuck is low GI bread? My dad always used to get low GI bread. I don't
Just
know
means
why.
so, like when your body food releases energy to your body, it keeps you full for longer if it's low GI.
So low GI just means you get full faster.
No, it means like high GI is really white, starchy bread. Like we just say we're talking about bread, for example. It's like white bread, you'll eat it, you'll get like a sugar rush, and you'll crash immediately. You feel hungry like half an hour later. But if you do something low GI, it's a slower energy release, so you feel full for longer. So you don't eat as much food.
That seems very counterintuitive, honestly.
Yeah, it's weird how it's like the opposite.
No, but I mean just the whole concept, because if it's a slower release, then... Like, if it's a slow release, then that means you're still going to be hungry after you eat it for a little bit.
Yeah, you will eventually get hungry, of course, because you need it again, but you'll get hungrier later.
I don't think that's a good concept.
But it just means you eat less food in a day.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honour. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both these statements are lies.
Lies! Can you imagine, right? Like fucking... Like if you hear like a guy, right? Just on the occasion. Like a hype man from like the distance. Like whenever Phoenix says something, like fucking say those things again, like both these statements are lies.
Both those statements were lies.
I got you a bit further away. I mean, do it again.
And action. Both those statements were lies.
Lies!
Yo, those lies!
You just hear like a hype man in the distance. Bloody hype man. We should get a hype man.
You could be my hype man, how about that?
Okay, I'm gonna go like every time, okay, if I can say a word. Any word.
Cheese. Man, I really feel like some cheese right now.
Cheese! Fuck my wife. Oh, cheese. Yogi, he stole my picnic basket!
That reminds me.
Yanni Yogi from the DL picnic incident. All those Hanna-Barbera cartoons really are the same. The only one that really wasn't the same was Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? You're under the steamroller, oh no. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Where are you? He's dead. Dead doggus. Dead Scrappy-Doo. There's a Scrappy-Doo corpse. Can you imagine if they just killed off Scrappy Doo for no reason? Would that be funny or what?
Placed him like a little chihuahua.
What?
The Chihuahua detective.
Do you
Remember that movie?
What?
Was that Chihuahua, but he's like a detective?
But what?
There's a little Chihuahua, but he like solves crimes.
Scrappy Doo?
Chihuahua DA or something. It was real. I remember seeing trailers for it.
What the fuck? I'm looking this shit up right now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm too lazy to read. I'm looking up Chihuahua DA.
Maybe it's not Chihuahua DA, but it's definitely a movie about a Chihuahua. I'm pretty sure he's like solving crimes.
Was it called Pile of Chihuahuas, the detective one?
Yes. No, it wasn't.
That's an old reference.
There's no fingerprints. What's he in their fucking hands? Check his teeth.
Got no. Dial C for Chihuahua? It's a book, not a movie.
No, it's a movie. Just type in Chihuahua movie.
Jesus Christ, I just accidentally stumbled upon a fuckload of creepy books. Like fucking... What is this?
Whoa. That's weird as.
It goes on the silence of the Chihuahuas. Oh no!
Is that a parody of Silence of the Lambs?
It might be, but I don't know if I want to know. Like, Chihuahua Confidential? Gross. A Chihuahua in every stocking? What the fuck?
They're just like getting really famous stories and replacing all the main characters with Chihuahuas.
I don't know. Chihuahua movie. Chihuahua the movie?
Is that it?
No, but there's a movie called Chihuahua the movie.
Maybe that's it. Can I see the cover for it?
That doesn't look like a detective. It looks like a gross goblin. Looks like a fucking gross goblin right there.
I don't know. Maybe I can...
Looks like a fucking
definitely a movie
dead, gross goblin. Look at the goblin, Phil. Look at the funny little gremlin, man.
Maybe I'm thinking of Shaggy DA. Maybe there's a movie about a dog that's a detective and the Chihuahua one's just not that.
You know, fucking Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Yes!
Beverly
That's it.
Chihuahua
Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
2, Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3, and Chihuahua
Is it a
the
detective
movie.
or am I just thinking of the wrong movie?
You're thinking of the wrong movie.
What's
There's no
Beverly Hills
detective.
Chihuahua? What does he do?
Beverly Hills Chihuahua is the one where a goblin goes along to Beverly
Along the
Hills.
moon.
Okay. The goblin jumped over the moon
A
and
Chihuahua
ran away
Odyssey.
with the fiddle and the spoon.
2001, A Chihuahua Odyssey.
We should just. Do you want to know
Beverly
the
Hills
actual
Chihuahua.
plot to Beverly
Yeah.
Hills Chihuahua though?
I do.
It wasn't a good movie.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah. I saw it as a kid and then I liked it, but then I watched it again when I was older and I was like, no, this ain't good at all. What'd you do?
I don't know. I think I didn't do anything.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the part where you cross-examine the parrot. Okay, plot. In Beverly Hills, California, wealthy goblin Vivian Viv Ash leaves her painfully pet gremlin Chloe, along with her irresponsible niece Rachel. While she embarks on a business trip for 10 days, Poppy, the gardener Sam's pet gremlin of Mexican descent, has an unrequited crush on Chloe, by which she is disgusted. This is fucking this is the fucking, what is it? Fucking the Harvey Weinstein story. Do it. Do it. On a whim, Rachel decides to go to Mexico with her friends and brings Chloe along.
Are they all dogs, this movie?
They're all dogs. Chloe goes looking for her but gets dog napped.
Can you look up Shaggy DA?
Fucking, what is with you and your shaggy dogs? Someone under people? Hold on. Ugh. So under people also ask. It says, is there a Beverly Hills Chihuahua 4? No one should ever ask that! God damn. Shaggy. The Shaggy dog?
Shaggy DA.
The Shaggy DA? When successful lawyer Wilby Daniels returns from a vacation, he finds his home has been burglarized. He decides to clear out the town by running against the corrupt John Slade in the upcoming district attorney election. However, just as Wilby begins his campaign, a real Shaggy dog story. You didn't let me do the voices.
You were reading Shaggy DA.
Hello, squad! I did it anyway, because I'm funny. What is your problem? Why do you...
What?
Eh? Hello, squad!
Witness, you can't say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you need to talk to her.
Right. What do I say?
What's your name?
Well, you can pick any of them. Polly, what's your name? Polly, squad! Mr. Wright! I think we've established that this parrot's name is Polly. Does it have anything to do with the case?
Nope.
You just said yes.
No, but you read the line wrong.
The coroner's parrot's name or plural offers identity? On sources proof. Yeah, you weren't meant to say that. Try looking at the DL6 case file. Not that one, you fool. Press X. Say suspect data.
It's on the suspect data page.
I made you hit the wrong button by accident. You were meant to press A to check it. Yeah, you would have found out that it would have been Polly Jenkins. You would have found that out if you checked it. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's almost 7 years old.
Cool cat music comes in.
Fucking... What, like fucking the To Catch a Predator one?
There he is!
There he is. Cool Cat goes to the... Cool Cat goes to death row. Cool Cat gets in the electric chair. Cool Cat visits hell. Not goes
Before
to
he
hell.
dies.
Visits hell. These are all Cool Cat books. I'm wondering if I should buy a DVD of it so you can actually watch the fucking thing. Right. You should probably ask one of those other questions. That's not the poly one. Can you check the DL6 incident photo for me? Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to a parrot. Okay, you press the first one, that's the one that gets you all the questions. What one do you pick? You've already done your name.
We know the safe number.
Yeah. Don't forget the L6. Hello, Squawk. Hello. Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't sing it. This is ridiculous, man. Alright, you gotta ask her the other question. Can you press R for a second? Oh no, never mind. Too late. You can press it now though. Go to the DL6 incident. I want you to check something. Press A. Yeah, there we go. That should be enough. Alright, that's all the stuff on the DL6 incident. You've only got one more question to ask her. Yeah. My, what a reckless parrot! Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker, does it?
Actually, it does. That's why I had to say it.
You figured it out? Figured it out, boyo?
Yeah.
Did you just count up in Mexican or something? You just said uno dos tres, didn't you?
No, I didn't. And that's fucking Italian, you idiot.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Dude, Uno's Italian.
Yeah, no, uno is Spanish.
No, Uno's Italian.
That's why on the ads, they have all the Spanish people for the game Uno. They go, Uno!
They're Italian, you dickhead.
Uno is not fucking...
Uno is Italian, dude.
No, it's not. It's fucking Spanish.
Uno is Italian.
What about dos and tres?
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. That's Italian.
You're fucking wrong.
You're fucking wrong.
Okay? You're wrong. Okay? That is Spanish.
It's fucking Italian, dude.
First 5 Spanish numbers. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis! You fool!
We'll do Italian then.
Okay, Italian. Fine. First 5 Italian numbers. No, those are different. It's uno is 1, yeah, no. Uno, due, tre, quattro.
I said Uno is Italian, which it is. So I'm still right. We're just both right.
Yeah, but you got the other numbers wrong. Da-ba-ba, you pushed the wrong button. No, it's X to present.
Yeah. Is it the date of the summary?
Bingo.
Nice one, brother.
You know, have you ever gotten Uber Eats before?
Yes. A lot more times than I care to admit.
Yeah, so, have you ever had it? What?
I was reading my line.
Have you ever had it, right, where an Uber guy comes up to you and goes, "Here you go, brother," and you instinctively want to say, "Thanks, brother," but you're white, so you can't, and you'll be
Wait,
accused
you
of
say
being
brother
racist.
or brother or brother?
Well, both. You know, either or. If I was to instinctively say it, it'd be considered as racist.
I call people brother
And
all
that
the time.
scares me. What?
I call people brother all the time,
Then you're a lot more black than I am.
regardless of their race.
I don't know. Do you not get that sort of inkling that people would think you're racist?
I get why you would think that, but I think you just have a lot more.
I want
thoughts
to call
about
people
race.
brother. I want to call people brother, man.
I think you spend a lot of
I
time
just want to
thinking
go,
about
"Hey,
race.
brother, what's up?" But I can't
can
do
do
that
that.
because it sounds white as all hell, and I sound like a racist. You know? Like, I instinctively want to say to them, you know, "Thanks, brother," but I had to restrain myself. You know? I had to restrain
I
myself.
think you're really preoccupied about race, so you think about it more than other people. But if you just said, "Thanks, brother," then no one's going to think twice.
I'm only preoccupied with race because too many people are preoccupied with race. Because nowadays, everyone is preoccupied with race. You know? I don't like that. Why can't we just all say brother and all be equal?
We can. And you should just start the trend then.
I'm only one person.
Hey, he's told us his fucking ATM card. Nice!
Steal all the money. However, two coincidences in the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What is so? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately!
Immediately.
I'm gonna get my picnic basket back. Witness, tell us your name. What? What's with this? She doesn't remember. No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Lou. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Mario. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order! Order! Mario! God damn it, I can't do it. I can't keep it up.
Now he's changed characters too.
Yeah. Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witnesses stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound, totally. He told me it was make it innocent only. Get me off the hooker-ovey. This is so dumb. So I have brain damage. God damn it. I was guilty, really, but he didn't believe me. This is ruining the story, goddamn. But like, I don't care.
My social stance, most Japanese thing to say.
Kinda is, yeah. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. And I saw a gun and I just left it alone because it might have been loaded. I wouldn't want to be wrong.
But how'd you open the letter, Lou?
With a knife.
Was it a sharp knife?
Maybe.
Fucking liar, man. You're going against everything you
It was
told.
covered in blood. I don't know. It might have been sharp. It might have been not. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. It's not even Lou Albano anymore. I love that clip of him in his jazz hands. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are clear of suspicion with this particular case.
Hurrah! Of course.
Yeah, fucking Edgeworth said objection that time.
Idiot.
Your Honour! I object to your judgment. That's a weird looking sprite from that angle.
Yeah, like he's not pointing that right way.
I'm not innocent at all! As we have heard, Danny Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick. Edgeworth is trying to convince. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell him he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell him he killed his own papa.
Puppy.
You raise an objection always. Yeah. But like, stuff is happening. Murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me! Your Honor, I confess my guilt. And Lil Banner is still in the back. I am right here now! God, stop doing that, Edgeworth. Christ, you look like a weird dickhead. Oh, God. Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. Let's talk about fucking funny Lil Albano shit. So, isn't Lil Albano hilarious?
Yes.
I watched the one recently where he was Elvis again. I could not stop laughing.
We still gotta finish that fucking shit.
Cause like fucking, he knocks over a wall.
Yeah, he's not a petite fella, that's for sure. He's quite portly.
It's hilarious. Anyway, you still got one more thing. The final boss, as it be.
I'm not doing that now.
What do you mean?
I'm not doing that now.
Well, you got to, because it's the last testimony of the case.
Don't we usually do breaks between court sessions?
Yeah, but this one's a special case, boyo. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself. Wait, wrong voice. Whoops. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy. Just crazy. Bloody hell.
Oh.
I'm starting to get tired, man.
I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case for what?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
You can do it. Oh, fucking... I've been burping all day today. Don't know why.
Getting all the coke, probably.
I've drank like 2 glasses, man. What do you mean, copper? I haven't drank 0.5. I only drank 0.1 last time I remember. It wasn't... point 7? What? No way.
You'd be dead.
No.
I think that means 70% of your blood is alcohol.
That's wrong. That's wrong, Copper. Copper, you're wrong. It was 0.1 last time, I remember, and that was 5 minutes ago. So, like, fucking... I'm gonna have a party right now. I'm gonna have a nice little party. Fucking...
Oh god.
Where is it?
I keep forgetting of that fucking thing.
Nice little fucking tired party. I don't know, probably... I'm bloody tired.
Ugh.
Do you reckon your blood generators...
Marijuana.
Do you reckon your blood generators can just generate alcohol?
Your blood generators.
Yeah, you know those things that make your blood?
The thing, I thought blood was just in your body.
No, blood gets made. That's how you don't lose all of your blood at once.
Like capillaries or something?
No, not capillaries.
Blood
There's like a
vessels?
certain thing that... There's like a certain protein that makes blood. Like,
Oh, like iron.
yeah.
Iron transports oxygen in blood.
Yeah, no, there's a certain protein that makes blood though. Like fucking protein that makes blood. Hemoglobin.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. There's a part of the body that actually makes blood though, I'm pretty sure. It is correct. What?
Your spleen?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. The father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Can you figure it out? Do you know what the
What was
deal
the
is?
trial your father involved in that day? Not yet.
I don't remember things very clearly. Only two things. I know my father lost and Mr. Von Kramer was the prosecuting attorney. Keep reading. You gotta keep reading, you know.
What about your lines?
Like,
What did you do then?
That's what I did. Let's go. Put it in the corner. And then...
What was it?
A pistol. I said the rivers.
can you just imagine, like, Edgeworth, right? And he's in a plane, okay? He's in, like, a fighter jet, okay? And he goes, like, fucking, I don't know, fucking...
Not done! You're done! Shit! He's cussing!
Did you know it was a pistol when he threw it?
And shit at me! I'm not done and shit my hair's going down! Oh no! Oh done! Fuck! 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 What is coming? This is what
The gun fired once.
I'm tired, man. The back of my head every day. The gunshot and that horrible scream.
The scream.
Horrible scream.
horror scream.
You remember what,
To
so
this day.
you want a hint?
No, let me try it first.
Are you on the right wavelength as Edgeworth?
Wait, I'm just going to check my evidence first.
Check your evidence. Remember, if you want to look at the files, it's A. Oh boy.
Well, the murder weapon was fired twice, so I'll do it in a single shot.
Yeah. Good one.
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
See, only now you're just starting to figure out how to work this game.
Yeah, you know what my strategy is? Don't listen to you.
No. It's not the strategy. The strategy is more like paying attention to stuff, because you didn't do that before.
I'm still not really doing that now.
I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see.
No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do try tracking out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. What page is it on?
I think it was on page 2, but I have to check. Oh shit.
It was victim data.
It says a quiet plane. The murder weapon was fired twice.
Edgeworth's a fucking skinny fucker.
Miles Edgeworth only had one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot?
Wasn't it perhaps? Oh, okay. Your Honor, as far as you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. You're fired. It might have been... Okay. There's no proof. Brr. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those... Do you...
Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
What is the proof? What is it, Phil? Do you know what it is?
Nope, I'll have to look at my evidence again.
It's not that one, I'll tell you what.
I reckon it's... Let me check this file again.
No, it's not that one either.
Probably the photo then. Look at this photograph!
Look at this! Every time it makes me laugh! Can you imagine if Chad Croker just like got
Chad
more and
Kroger.
more... What?
Chad Kroger. Chad Croker. That's a better name for him, actually.
If he got more and more...
Goodbye! Goodbye!
Can you imagine if he got more and more grungy every time, like he sang that song? Like first it's like, look at this photograph, but then like 20 times later it's, look at this photograph! Every time it makes me laugh! You know? I sound like I got cancer. You know I had a nightmare that I had cancer?
Ugh. Awful.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Where's the contradiction in the photo?
It should be obvious. The contradiction is here.
I see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator's door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot.
You know, they kind of tone down the difficulty here, don't they?
Yeah.
Order! Order!
Less the difficulty and more this one just makes sense. But like, a lot of other things in the game just didn't make any fucking sense, you know?
Yeah, they get better at making things make sense, I think.
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went to Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost conscious after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Who do you think, fuckhead? The murderer, of course.
Mr. Wright, what was Martindale symptoms of the case file? Look closely. Try the case summary page. Not a single clue was found in the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
Uh-oh.
But wait a minute.
Oh, shit.
The fuck does he have?
We're gonna fuck you now, Von Karma.
Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The boy that claimed grudged over his wife was the one by his own son. Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. von Kramer says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. Oh boy. So all we have is the single bullet fired. Like how my assistant got fired on the day that bastard Lou Albano took my picnic basket. Isn't this the funny video? I'm no bastard, but I took your picnic basket. Wasn't that a funny noise that I just made? Can you imagine what screaming into a kazoo would sound like?
Why don't you show me?
That's what it will sound like. That's what screaming into a kazoo sounds like. I want to go to bed.
So we'll solve this mystery.
We'll solve this mystery. We'll rewrite history. DuckTales a woo. You know that DuckTales Remastered got taken off all digital storefronts?
What's DuckTales Remastered?
It's the way forward version of the Capcom game for NES. And it was really good too, but it's not available to buy anymore, which is a big fat shame. Big fat shame that it's not available to buy anymore. Oh no. What'd you
Right here.
press?
Right now. I haven't pressed anything. I'm just...
You object. Tusk, tusk, tusk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Nick. Oh no.
Bruh.
Da-ba-ba. No, nothing. No. Someone took it! Ghosts! It seems waiting is not going to produce any answers from Mr. Wright. Ugh. It existed, apparently.
I realize it, Your Honor.
Oh no. That's a real shame.
What do you mean? It's obviously fucking the other guy's in the elevator, Yogi.
Ugh.
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention, man. What? Pick one. Did you pick the right one? I think you picked the wrong one.
Special bullet.
You picked the wrong one, fool.
No, don't make me go all the way back.
No worry, you still got 4 more chances. Stop fucking pushing buttons!
No.
Bloody hell. Oh wait, that was the first menu, never mind.
Yeah. Oh no, so both those are wrong.
Yeah, both those were. I told you to stop pushing buttons. I knew I was right. Just let me tell you what to press now.
I swear that the first one was going to be right.
Okay.
Just this one.
Let me just check this fucking shit for you. Yeah, the murderer didn't need it. Ugh, God, I'm tired, man. Bah! The murderer has no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Indeed.
That's bullshit. So it just forces me to say that I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's fucking bullshit. It's a stupid thing to do. So I can rely on some spirit medium to fucking come tell me the answer.
No, you rely on the spirit. Think crazy, Phil.
Oh, fuck off.
Think crazy, boyo. Think crazy.
I hate when games make me decide an option because it has to make their story make sense, not because it's the right option.
Think crazy, boy.
Stupid.
Think crazy frog. Ding, 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 ding. Ba, 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 ba. You remember that shit?
Ling, 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 ling,
Ding, 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 ding. That shit's hilarious because it's just a retard. It's just a literal... Like, I think the thing about Crazy Frog is that, like, that shit's only hilarious because I like to imagine that it's just like, they took the noises of a screaming retard and just animated a frog to it. You know? That's why the Gummy Bear isn't as funny as Crazy Frog, honestly, because Crazy Frog can still be, like, get some enjoyment out of it, because you can think that it's, like, someone recorded the noises of, like, a screaming idiot retard, and then, like, you know, and then you can animate a frog behind it, you know?
Right.
Isn't that hilarious?
Haha.
Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha!
This ending's annoying me a lot.
Is it really? It's nearly done with, though. Ugh. I'm fucking tired as.
Devon Karma's a murder, obviously.
Well, yeah, obviously, boy. No one involved with the innocent was murdered. There was no murderer. Mr. Rockstar saying yesterday. Kramer had to have dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. It must have been quite a shock. Ugh. Yeah. You took a vacation. You took a vacay to go to the bay. He went to the bay to get it. Go to the beach. Did you know that the current from the tide can pull you out to sea, and you will die out there?
Should do a PSA about that.
I don't even know where to start with that one. Like, fucking... Save it now, boy.
Save it.
Say it now.
Yes, sir. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
The
The what? Vagina?
Von Kramer.
Von Kramer? You mean the Von Kramer? The prosecutor? The one standing coincidentally right over there? Bah! You don't object? You've been recording for an hour and 6 minutes. I see no need. Wrong voice. Wrong voice, Will
Because
Falcon.
you took a vacation for 7 months, started the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record.
That's not a perfect
Why
record.
would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
A perfect record is fucking 9999999 points in fucking
999.
Tetris Online. Online Tetris. The one where everyone fucking hacks and is a cheater, is a cheating boy. Or girl. It's like out for the winds, don't know. It's no use. It's no use!
Worth?
I know Von Kramer, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave the doctor as a witness.
Get your kid off.
What?
So get your kid off, Von Kramer. Let's see your shoulder. No, we couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Sure you can.
Where's the bullet, Phil?
In his ass.
You're not funny. Show evidence, boy. What is it? What do you got to do?
Take his clothes off.
What's the evidence that proves it? Do you want me to tell you or what?
I'll guess first.
You're not going to guess it.
Let me try. No, like I won't click it. Let's use a metal detector.
That actually is it.
When Kramer is perfect, he wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I asked, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely Von Kramer performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Kramer.
Is that even possible for all these years?
There's one way to find out. Use metal detector. Well, Von Kramer, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. I think to go into a court you have to go through a metal detector anyway.
Not here, this is Japan, mate. I'm trying to figure out what state my brain's currently in. I don't know what it is, honestly.
We've recorded for over an hour, state.
Yeah, probably. There's an invasion of privacy.
Such your limitations, was in this case today. It was you who said we have to end it right here, right now.
Enough! Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. What if he had a pacemaker though? Wouldn't that fuck with it?
Or a watch. Or like metal implants, like pins and stuff.
It beat! The bullets!
It's a steel ravioli.
Ravioli bullets. Indeed, there was a bullet in my shoulder. That's not something you'll hear every day. However, this has nothing to do with that incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Do you know what the proof is?
No.
Do you want me to tell you once it gets to it?
Let me try and guess. I won't click anything because.
Wouldn't want to replay the last couple hours.
No.
Last hour and a half. What?
You were close. One day.
You were close. What proof? The proof is in the pudding. The goose is in the gander.
No.
I'm just having a bit of a stretch, you know. Just having a little bit of a walk around. Just gonna stand over here, stretch me legs, give them a shake. What is it?
Is it the bullet?
Yeah. Wait, where did you get that?
It's the bullet used in a DL6 incident. This is taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings?
You may recall the term. We came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. You know what I sounded like just then? I sound like a perfect impression of Eggman from the Sonic cartoon. You know? 10 more seconds and I'll reach the reservoir!
I thought it was 4 more seconds.
No, it was 10 more.
We have 2 bullets in our possession.
Hey, I love that Eggman. I don't care. But that Eggman is like the best one. Because, like, help! I have fallen and I can't get up. That's the way he actually delivers it, too. I love that shit. No!
Mr. Von Karma, you let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those of this bullet. Let's solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma,
No! Oh! 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 That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know! Yeah. The fucking exact same scream. The exact same scream of. No, 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 no! Ah! Ah! brought it all back. Sir Prosecutor, I'm sorry. But Kramer, it's not like you to make this kind of error. Never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was close. I'm sorry, but you'll have to be penalised. I've got a few in the past, but not this time. I can't breathe. Been laughing too hard. Yeah. I was in pain. I didn't realise this before, but now. Ugh.
I had a boo-boo.
I had a boo-boo in my shoulder. It was the perfect crime, except now he has to do the time. Tusk, tusk, tusk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Charles! What are you doing? Do your job. Bring it into this miserable charade. Now, end it! Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? That's it. Just fucking sap up your victory. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Hey, you did it for once. Court is adjourned, bitch. No, God, I can't voice act anymore, god damn it. 2 hours is too long to voice act for.
Get over that.
Crushed. I'm impressed. Ugh, fucking hell. I know I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself, but now it's all just a good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right?
Yeah?
No. I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try, thank you. No, that's not it. That's not what I'm trying to say. Don't put words in my mouth. You should be putting no, keep putting words in my mouth. You know? Wow.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You've got a lot to learn. No! You've got a lot to learn before you beat me. Try again, kid. Whoop! Amazing, pal! You pulled through, just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pally. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, man. But who cares? Hey, y'all.
The gang's back together.
Long time. Y'all are just great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. I thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. It's fiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Potts, you come a long way too. Tonight, too. My treat, pal. Huh? Oh, thanks, man. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's no police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right?
Yeah? What's up?
An envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it.
Well, yeah. That's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. 38 exactly?
Nick. Wasn't that the exact amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
38. No. No, Larry, it was you.
What are you so surprised about, Wright? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Zoinks!
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this was an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth,
Huh?
you should have told me.
No, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it! Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up easily, too.
Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I only known, I would have become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might have been a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right? Hey, y'all. Line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go. And after all that, dinner on me.
Detective Gumshoe took us out in town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. It's still only 5 AM. Maybe I should go back to sleep.
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you. It made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. Yeah. Yeah. So, here's Maya. This is the only time you see this train station.
So you're leaving.
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be gone, okay?
Wait.
What?
I never could have saved Edward without your help.
Uh-huh.
On the last day of the trial, I heard Mia's voice.
Oucho, there's a thump.
What was that?
I think Mum's arm.
It was at the very end when I thought we lost everything.
Detective Youngshoe helped and Mr. Roseburn, even though I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a game.
Sorry, but I've evidence that you helped.
Do you want me to tell you the evidence so you can get the good ending? What?
Yeah.
It's the Dale 6 bullet.
A bullet. Oh, that's your line. Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. You were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you're the one who gave it to me.
Yeah.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back. Ha!
Okay, I'll be waiting.
That's hilarious. Complete the training.
I don't know about that. See you soon, Maya.
Complete training? Ha 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 ha! That's a hilarious joke, Maya. So, you've technically beaten the game now.
Oh, don't tell me there's more, man. I can't do more now.
You can't do more today, but we'll do it next time, probably. Case 5 is interesting, though, I will say. But this is the technical end. You can just put the controller down there, I think. So how did you enjoy this game?
I think overall it was pretty good. There's a bit in the middle there was a bit of a slog, I'll be honest. There's a bit of gathering evidence part that's pretty rough. But overall it was a very enjoyable game.
Well, there's another case. Oh. Cool Cat commits suicide. The new Cool Cat book. You know, Larry really is the original incel, isn't he?
I don't think he's an incel. I think he's got a girlfriend.
No, he never has a girlfriend.
Yeah, but he's had girlfriends.
Remember that guy?
No.
Exactly. Ugh. That's a funny name, isn't it? Look at all those syllables. Remember that guy?
Yep. That was a good case, that one.
Yeah, because that one had boobs lady in it.
The samurai one was a little bit rough. What was that, the samurai one?
No, that was this. The samurai one was the third one.
I think that case is my favourite one there. Well,
Do you remember Grossberg?
Yes.
No one remembers Grossberg. Grossberg is a forgotten boy. Sometimes I just like to say statements that are outright lies, but like they're still funny anyway. Remember that person?
Mm-hmm.
Can't be a star with a name like Phoenix, you know, like Joaquin Phoenix, the world's shittiest Joker! Oh!
Good one.
I'm putting this away now. Stretches. I remember Penny. Penny's a good character. I liked doing her voice. Her voice was fun. Oh my god. Hey, it's Sonic. I do like this credits theme. It's good in like lo-fi. A ghost? Ooh, boo. Gross. Ghosts. Phil, have you ever seen a ghost before?
Nope.
See, that was the wrong answer. You should have come up with a funny story, but you're not creative at all.
Well, I'll probably be more creative if you had just played so much of this game. I feel mentally
Look, there's the ghost!
burnt.
We're not doing that now. Fuck it.